This is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lange.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all very much, and welcome once again to Bullseye. It is true what Jay said. This is the game of strategy, knowledge, and especially daring. But rather than keep you all in suspense, Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our first two players?
Our current champion, whose winnings total over $5,400, is a bartender who was once an oyster diver. Meet Scott Wyatt. And his challenger is a captain in the United States Army who just graduated from law school. He's married with 2 children. Meet Scott Black.
Welcome back, guys. Scott, you have $5,400, which is a lot of money for a bartender. What is the biggest tip you've ever gotten as a bartender?
It was a blue moon in the 5th race at Hollywood Park.
Oh, you're going to be funny today. All right.
Someday.
Well, just so you know the answers, and Scott, Captain Scott, is it okay if I call you Captain? Because
That's fine.
2 Scotts might get confusing. I notice you have 2 children. How old are they, Scott?
I've got a 3-year-old daughter and a 5-month-old son, Jim.
5-month-old son. You told me something unusual about that son, right?
Well, I delivered him in my living room floor last February.
Oh, my
Accidental
goodness.
birth.
That's marvelous. Just an accident? That's great. Everything all right?
Just fine.
Good,
Worked
strong
out
fellow. Well, good luck to you, and good luck to your son. And now on to our game. And here's how it works. You accumulate money by correctly answering questions. The first player who can bank $1,000 or more will win the game and goes on to play the bonus game. The categories you're going to be playing with are behind those 2 top windows over there. In the left-hand one, the categories in this game are popular musicals, grab bag, by the numbers, and our visual category, foreign words. In the right-hand window, the categories are aviation history, sexy stars, world records, and 3 of a kind. And the window down below will determine the number of questions you're contracting to answer in whatever category you choose. Let's spin the wheels and get them going up there, and we'll cover them up. And Scott, you're the champion, so you're going to go first. You hit the button when you're ready, and let's see what you get today. Here we go. Grab bag for $150. Sexy stars for $150, and you must answer 5 questions. Oh, a big contract. Big, big. 5 questions. Scott, which category do you prefer, grab bag or sexy stars?
I'm not really sure about this. I think I'll go for the grab bag.
All right, you're going for the grab bag. We don't quite know what that is, do we? All right, grab bag for $150 a question, 5 questions. That means the contract itself is worth $750. Here is your first question, and we'll see what it is. The highest gross income ever achieved by an American in a single year was made by an infamous resident of Chicago. Right. He took in $105 million in the year 1927. Can you name him?
Scarface Al Capone.
You got it, Al Capone. And the pot now has $150 in it. There are 4 more questions in the contract. Here's the next one. The only father and son to win the Medal of Honor were both generals in the U.S. Army. The father won his during the Civil War. The son won his during World War II. Can you give me their last name?
Donahue.
Oh, that's not correct. Control goes over to Scott. An Army question. 2 men won the Medal of Honor. 1 father, 1 son. 1 during the Civil War, 1 during World War II. Can you give me their last name, Scott?
I'm kind of embarrassed to guess. Murphy?
No, that is not correct. The correct answer is MacArthur. Arthur and Douglas MacArthur both won the Medal of Honor. You missed the question.
No.
Control goes back to you, Scott. And Scott, you have a chance to answer this question. There's still 4 remaining in this contract, you know. Here it is. According to legend, at whom did the first peeping Tom peep?
Lady Godiva.
You got it, Lady Godiva. The pot is now $300. 3 more questions in the contract. This herb has a French name that means lion's teeth. It is used as a salad green, makes a fine light wine, but is usually regarded as a troublesome weed. Oh. Can you name it, Scott?
I think that would be the dandelion.
You got it again, the dandelion. All right, $450 in the pot. 2 questions remaining in the contract. One classic American song uses the words of Julia Ward Howe set to the tune of John Brown's Body. What is the title of the song?
Truth is marching on. No.
No, that's not correct. All right, Scott, control goes over to you. You have a chance to go now. I'll repeat the question. The tune of John Brown's Body uses a classic American song. What is the title of the song?
My eyes have seen the glory.
No, that is not correct. The correct title is The Battle Hymn of the Republic. You quoted lines from it, but that wasn't the title. You both missed it. That question is discarded. We'll have a new question. Control goes back to Scott. We still have 2 more to complete this contract. This European country leads the world in the production of iron ore, lumber, and petroleum. Name it.
Germany.
No, not correct. All right, Captain Scott, control goes over to you. Can you name the country that leads the world in production of iron ore, lumber, and petroleum?
That be Russia?
It is USSR, Russia. You got it. And the pot is now $600. And you still have control, Scott. Now, to complete the contract, Scott, answer this question. Silver is symbolic of 25th anniversary. Gold is symbolic of 50th anniversary. For the contract, what symbolizes the first anniversary?
Paper?
You got it! Paper. Contract is completed. $750 in the pot. And since you completed the contract, Captain Scott, you now have a decision to make. You can take that $750 and bank it in your bank. If you do, it's yours to keep forever and ever. But if you do, you lose control back to Scott, or you can continue to play. And before we find out what you want to do, think about it, and we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away. Welcome back to Bullseye, and so far, Scott, you've won 1 game. If you win 4 more, or a total of 5, you're going to win something really special, and Jay Stewart will tell you about it. Jay?
For your driving enjoyment, Scott, it's a brand new car!
Oh, wow. Well, you're on your way. You've won 1. Now, Captain Scott, I'll repeat the decision that you have to make. You have completed the contract. The money in the pot is $750. If you want to bank it in your bank, that's yours to keep forever. But if you do that, then control goes over to Scott. Now, do you want to keep the money in the pot and keep answering questions, or do you want to bank it?
Tough decision, Jim. Tough decision. He's a formidable opponent, but I'm going to bank the money.
You're going to bank the money. All right. He takes the $750, and that is his to keep. We transfer the money from the pot into Captain Scott's bank, and now the control goes back to you again, Scott. Seems it's been there before. I've seen that. All right. We're going to spin the information now. Let it all go. Spin all the information on the board and cover them up. And we'll get them all covered up. Scott, hit your button and let's see what you get this time. You have popular musicals, $150 a question. Sexy star for $150 a question. And you must answer 3 questions. 3 questions. Which of those categories do you prefer, Scott?
I think I prefer sexy stars of the 2.
Well, I prefer them too, but sometimes they're not handy. All right, sexy stars for $150 a question. 3 questions. The contract is worth $450. Sexy stars. Here we are, and here is your first question. After making her starring debut in the comedy film 10, this beautiful actress was labeled the first sex goddess of the 80s. Name her.
Bo Derek.
Bo Derek is right. And the pot is now $150. 2 more questions to complete the contract. This handsome actor has played such diverse roles as a tough guy in The Godfather and a sympathetic widowed writer in Chapter 2. Can you name him?
James Caan.
James Caan is correct. $300 in the pot. The pot is worth $300, and now, answer this question, you will complete your contract. This is the 3rd one. Here it is, Scott. This dashing actor was known for his swashbuckling movie roles in the adventures of Robin Hood and the Seahawk.
Right.
Name him.
Errol Flynn.
You got it. Errol Flynn is right. $450 in the pot. You have completed your contract. So now you have the option, Scott. If you want to, you can bank that money, take it, it's yours forever, or you can continue to play. If you bank it, remember the control goes over to Scott, Captain Scott. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm too much under the gun here. I guess I better keep going.
You're going to continue on and keep control. All right, the $450 then stays in the pot. We spin all the information on the board, let them go, and we cover them up. And once again, Scott, let's see what you get. And whenever you're ready, you have foreign words, $150 a question. 3 of a kind, $150 a question. And the contract is for 3 questions. 3 questions. Which category do you prefer, Scott?
Foreign words, please, Jim.
Foreign words, $150 a question. 3 questions. The category, or the contract, rather, is worth $450. $450. Here's your first question. Take a look, and this is our visual category, by the way. If you would turn around, take a look at this Italian word. This is something you might be served at lunch or dinner, Scott. What does it mean?
I think it's soup, isn't it?
It is soup. You're right. All right. And we have $600 in the pot. 2 more questions in this contract. Take a look at the next word. This is something you might take home in a bucket, Scott. What is it?
I hope it's chicken.
It is chicken. You got it. $750 in the pot. Now, to complete the contract, answer this one last question. Take a look at this Spanish word.
Okay.
In many Spanish households, this is something that should be put out at night. What does it mean?
I have a little Spanish. That is a cat.
A cat is right. You got it. You completed the contract. $900 in the pot. Now, you have $900 in that pot, Scott. You can bank that. Put it in your bank, and it's yours to keep forevermore. But remember, you lose control to Captain Scott if you do, or you can continue on and keep control. What would you like to do?
I got to go for it, Jim.
You're going to go for it. All right, keep control, and let's see how well you do. That $900 stays in the pot.
Oh, please.
Let's mix up the information, spin up the windows, and cover them up. And when you're ready, Scott, wait till they get covered. Okay, hit the button, and let's see what you get this time. Grab bag, $200 a question. Aviation history, $150 a question. You must answer 5 questions. Oh, that's a long one. Now, whoever completes this contract will obviously win the game. Scott, you are in control. You're going to have to try and hang on to it all the way. Which category do you prefer, grab bag or aviation history?
Well, he may be in the Army, but he probably knows a little bit about planes, so we're going for the grab bag.
You're going for the grab bag. All right. This is $200 a question, 5 questions. This contract alone is worth $1,000. All right?
Oh, man.
So let's see how well you do. Here's your first question. Name the president who has been the most frequently honored person on American postage stamps.
Washington.
That's right. That's right. $1,100 in the pot. $1,100 in the pot for another $200. Here's your next question. While this businessman was working for a New York firm in 1878, he suggested that they put all the slow-moving items on a table and sell them for a nickel. By the time he died, he owned a chain of over 1,000 stores. Name him.
Mr. Woolworth.
Woolworth
Yes.
is right. Frank W. Woolworth. The pot is now worth $1,300. 3 more questions to the contract and the game. Here's your next one. The Nobel Prize for Peace is the only Nobel Prize not awarded in Sweden. In what Scandinavian country is it presented?
Denmark.
No, that's not correct, Scott. Over to you, Captain Scott. Can you tell me what Scandinavian country that award is presented in?
That's Finland, Jim.
No, it's not. The correct answer was Norway. You were saved, Scott. You absolutely...
you.
Norway is the correct answer. Discard the question. Control goes back to you, Scott. For a
Thank
moment there. There are still 3 questions remaining in this contract. Name the plant family which includes the prickly pear, the organ pipe, and the giant saguaro.
It's the cactus family.
That's it. They're cactuses. You got it. $1,500 in the pot. 2 more questions to complete the contract, and whoever does that wins the game, and we'll find out who that is in just a moment.
Some of our party contestants will receive from Amity a 2-piece ensemble featuring the Secretariat with framed coin purse, removable checkbook, and multiple card case from Amity. And the Allure Comforter Ensemble by Barclay Home Products for today's exciting fashion colors filled with Dacron polyester. Allure by Barclay. Now, Jim Lange.
Thank you very much, Jay. Well, as they say in baseball, we're at the bottom of the ninth. This is it. Here's the way it stands. The pot has $1,500 in it. Scott has banked $750. We have 2 more questions remaining on this contract. Category grab bag, and whoever completes this category, completes the contract, will win the game. 2 questions left, and here we go. And Scott, you're in control, so this is to you. 2 of the world's countries each have populations larger than North and South America combined. One of them is China. Name the other.
India.
India is correct. You got it. And we have $1,700 in the pot. And now, Scott, answer this question, and you will win the game. Miss it, and if Captain Scott answers it, he could win the game. Here we go, right down to this one. Listen carefully. For the game, this musical was the first successful collaboration of Rodgers and Hammerstein. It also was the first complete score of a musical to be put on record. For the game, Scott, name it.
It's a guess. It's South Pacific.
No, that is not correct. All right, control goes over to you, Captain Scott. Captain Scott, for the game, can you name it?
Oklahoma?
You got it! You got it! Congratulations, Captain Scott. $1,900 in the pot transferred over gives you a total of $2,650. Whoa. I don't think, Scott, you'll ever forget that it was South Pacific, or that it wasn't South Pacific, it was Oklahoma. See, I wouldn't have gotten it. But you did win a grand total of $5,400 in cash and prizes in our other game, and we thank you so much. You're a superb contestant. And once again, come back and see us. All right, Scott? And now, Captain Scott, $2,650, ready to play the bonus. Come on, let's go. Ready to jump aboard? Okay. Layla hits. There we go. Come on up here, Captain. I'll tell you what, you have $2,650. That was exciting. I got excited. You know that? And that was for the little baby at home somewhere. Now, that money is yours. You keep that, and we're going to have an opportunity to give you a lot more. Because behind those swirls, behind you, are bullseyes. There's also various amounts of money and, of course, lightning. The wheels are spinning. You stop them with this button here. Now, whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours whenever you want to quit. If you get 3 bullseyes in all 3 windows, we will double the pot at that point and also give you these prizes. And, Jay, will you tell the captain what they are?
Captain Scott, we have some gifts that'll help you find your place in the sun. First, Scott, you'll know just where to go to bask in the midday sun when you have this comfortable outdoor furniture. Samsonite's Body Glove outdoor furniture. Cool, comfortable, and contemporary. That's the irresistible appeal of this carefree furniture that fits your body like a glove. Body Glove from Samsonite Furniture. Then you'll have fun in the sun when you're riding these sleek new skis. Taperflex water skis. A pair of silver streaks and a beautiful tunnel concave design slalom ski. Plus a fashionable safety jacket for adults and exclusive aquafillo flotation jacket for children. All approved by the U.S. Coast Guard and all manufactured by Taperflex. And next, capture that place in the sun and let it shine for years to come with this camera and projector. The SoundStar XJ Super 8 movie camera and the SoundStar XJ sound projector. The perfect, easy-to-use combination from Bell & Howell to record and relive your family's happy times. And finally, Scott, we have a vacation plan for you. And this time your place in the sun is tropical Tahiti. Yes, you'll bask in the sun while surrounded by beautiful beaches, blue lagoons, coconut palms, in an exotic island atmosphere you'll never forget. It'll be 8 sensational days in the South Pacific, compliments of Club Universe. And Scott, this sunny package is worth in prizes over $2,650.
$2,650. Now, you heard all that, and it sounded great. You got the kids for the camera and everything like that. You win the bonus game, and you get $2,650 in prizes, plus double the money in the pot. However, and I got to remind you, should the lightning appear, should you be struck by lightning, then you lose. Okay? All right, let's go. The wheels are spinning. I'm rooting for you, Scott. So whenever you're ready, hit the button, and let's see how much you can win. Let her go.
Come on.
All right, $200, $350, bullseye! No lightning. You have $350, and you have a bullseye. Do you have anybody here with you? You got some family out there?
I got my wife's out here.
Is your wife out there? What is she saying out there, huh?
How about it? How about it?
She's saying go. All right, well.
Let me freeze the bottom one.
All right. All right. I was going to ask you if you wanted to do that. You can do that. You can freeze that bullseye down there. And, you know, lightning only is in one window, so if that's the window, you can win a lot of money. We don't know. Nobody knows. You have $350. And don't forget, 3 bullseyes, and you win those prizes, and we'll double your pot. You have $350. Let's spin the money. All right, round and around she goes. Once they start spinning, the 2 windows that are still operating, hit the button whenever you're ready, Scott. No lightning. Come on, no lightning. Listen, you got 250 more. All right, you have $600. Now, do you want to claim the money? It'll be yours. That's cash money. And there might be lightning back there. You can take the cash now and go, and it's yours, or you can try for another spin. What do you want to do?
My wife is waving me on. I've got to go. I've got to go.
All right, your wife says go. Let's spin the money one more time. Lightning, lightning, stay away. Let's hope it's in that bottom window. Whenever you're ready, Scott, hit the button, and you have 600. Come on! 1,000! Now you're rolling. Now you're rolling.
All right.
Okay? I'll tell you what. Before you make a decision whether we're going to spin it again, we're going to take just a moment, and we'll be right back to see how much Scott can win after these words. Scott, we've run out of time. You're going to have to take a little time to make your decision as to whether you want to go on or claim the money. Talk it over. Think about it. We'll see you next time. Until then, this is Jim Lange, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Heat Wave, powerful instant heater. Heats and circulates room air without dangerous red-hot coils. Heat Wave by Intermatic Incorporated. And Slinky Play Shapes from James Industries, maker of original Slinky walking spring toys. These brightly colored interlocking building toys stimulate children's imaginations. Slinky Play Shapes. Also a selection of Castle and Cook products, including delicious gold bananas, fresh and canned pineapple, fresh mushrooms, and Bumblebee seafoods. Plus 20 Mule Team Borax, and natural for freshening and cleaning all the family wash. And is handy for many household cleaning chores.
Coming up, Alan Funt's up to his old tricks again, focusing the fun on the people who least expect it. On Candid Camera, next.
Bullseye is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.